So I'm here today to tell you that you should stop chasing unnecessary degrees. Stop chasing them now. Get comfortable. Make a lot of money. You can go back to school and chase your PhD or your professorship. But this is my advice to you as an international student who is still in Africa and struggling to move abroad. Why am I saying this? I did a video a few days ago. Before I continue with this video, guys, please click the like button of this video. There is a lot I want to say here. Please press the like button so that other followers or other viewers can watch this video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. All right, thank you. I am saying that you should stop chasing unnecessary degrees because nobody told me all of this. I didn't know all of this on my own. The reason is because I have realized that most of us from Africa, we are into this thing like, Milton, I want to go for PhD. Please, is there no PhD? There are other programs you could go in for. There are other visa categories you could apply for, which are not study visas. But when you reach these specific countries, you change those visas into study visas if you are comfortable at that time. For example, if you are in Nigeria and you're a master's degree holder, you are struggling to get a visa to move to the USA and it's not coming through, or you are not getting the fully funded scholarship you need, take a tourist visa to the United States if you are qualified. Then when you get in there, you apply to universities or try to ask admissions from their schools. When they give you the admissions now, it is now time for you to start asking for scholarships. That is a very smart way to go about this. But if it is not happening, then keep chasing universities while you input some work into the other categories of visas you need. So my very first thing is, if you intend to migrate to Canada via a master's or PhD program and you are not getting maybe the admissions to apply for this particular university, you are applying, you are getting rejections, you are not getting the fully funded opportunities, why not other visa categories there that you can use? You can take other visas, you enter into Canada, then you change these visas into working or maybe study visas. So when you work your money and you're comfortable, you go to school. Simple, ABC. Now this video is an eye-opening. I want to make this video because I came across somebody few days back and I noticed that most of us Africans, we do not go closer to the laptop. We don't touch the PCs. We don't know how to use Google. Now, if you are applying to a school abroad, precisely Canada, all right, you do not need an agent. This is how you need to go about it. First, get a laptop. I will not advise you to use a phone because the spacing, or let me say the angles of the phone, or the visibility may be low and you may not be able to see many things at once. You understand? Yes. So what you need to do now is you have to go to the website, then you start an application. Which are the websites you are looking for? If you want to apply for, let's say, maybe a bachelor's or a master's program, of course, or maybe a diploma program, go to the school website, all right, on Google. Of course, you have to Google all of that. Then when you get the information, you now see if you are going to apply for the program or not. First, make Google your friend. When you Google the university, for example, if you are looking for a program and you are not able to find the program, what you need to do is go to other community colleges and check if they have the program. If they don't have it, or if the university doesn't have it, I would advise you, remember there is a video I did few days ago where I said you must go to Canada using a diploma program if you are poor. I said it is an obligatory. You should follow that method or that trick I did. I said use that method and enter into Canada because you are broke. And when you use that method and enter into Canada, the tendency now is that you are broke. You are going to spend few times in school or in college to study, and before you know, 1 year is over and you use the 1 year study permit to apply for, or the 1 year study permit, because automatically if you study in Canada for 8 months, 1 year, you are qualified for a postgraduate work permit. Then you apply for a work permit in Canada and you work. All right, so in essence, what you need to do is to check a university. If it's not going, check a college. It is easy for you to use your bachelor's degree and enter into a community college in Canada. This is fact. It is very easy to use it and enter than to use your bachelor's degree and go into a master's program in Canada fully funded. It's so difficult. Nobody should lie to you. You need to put in the work. Remember, you are not the only one vying for the position. Therefore, you need to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you cannot get that position. However, it is easy to go into a community college because you have to pay tuition fee And when you are paying the tuition fee, it is not a scholarship. Not everybody wants to pay tuition fee. So use this method, enter into a community college, where in Canada, you can now divert into a PhD when you are comfortable and already have enough money into your bank account. You can do your doctorate or do whatever you want to do. It's the process of you studying in Canada without an agent. When you locate a university or a community college, all you need to do is to check the deadlines and the tuition fee you apply. Now, please pay attention to this video because there are a lot I want to say at the extreme end, which is going to help you. Now, when you apply, you are going to get the conditional acceptance offer. Almost 98% of colleges in Canada or schools will always ask you to pay like a deposit. The deposit is you are paying to tell them that you would come and study the program. You are going to apply for the visa. Without the deposit, they are going to give your position to another person. So I will encourage you to always pay on time so that they may not give you, or they shouldn't give your position to somebody else. Now, there are colleges in Canada which are expensive than others. Most colleges will go between 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 depending on the program. Some 1 year, some 2 years program. Remember, I emphasize on the fact that you should use any of those and enter into Canada. But me, I will personally take a 1 year program because I'm broke, and I told you guys in that video. Now, when you apply, you get the admissions, you pay the first tuition deposit or your confirmation that you are coming to Canada. They will give you the final acceptance offer. Now, this is the process that you don't need an agent. All right, you do not need an agent to do all of this. But if you are not able to get an admissions, like the group of students I am mentoring now to apply for their visas, they were not able to get admissions, and I did the admissions for them. All right, so please, all these informations I'm sharing here is due to my knowledge and my experience, my research capability. So don't quote me anywhere. I work with any school. I use my intelligence to get admissions letters to international students. Now, I have gotten the letters to them. All right, I am not the one to do the visa application. No, I do not need to apply for the visa to them. I only told them that this is what I need from you. This is the token I need from you. Bring these things and sit back and relax. I will bring a letter to you. I have gotten the letters and I'm guiding them on how to do it. That is what I need to do. After they are applying, I'm not the one to create their accounts. I'm not doing anything. So this is what you need to do. If you cannot do your admission yourself, get the services of somebody to do it for you. Then you now go to the where you are going to be applying for the visa. Remember, Canada, you don't need to go face to face to speak with the visa official. All right, all you need to do is you go to the website, which is the website you are going to be doing the visa application for. It is not complicated. It is the government of Canada's website called the IRCC. All these things, you just type IRCC on Google, is going to open. Then you click on IRCC. You are going to find a place where you are going to create an account. If you are new, you create an account. You keep the email and the password very well because you will need it to log in into that account on IRCC. If that is your first time, they will equally ask you some few questions if you are going to be applying for a student visa. When you are going to apply, for example, when you create the account, now you want to go to the section that says student visa. You click on it. They are going to ask you some few questions. Do you have a certificate? Have you ever traveled? And when you answer yes or no to these questions, they will now tell you that you are eligible to apply for a study visa or a study permit to Canada. Now, what do you need to do next? You check visa requirements for a study permit. All right, you have to check visa requirements. It's very, very important for you to check visa requirements for a study permit. Now, when you check the visa requirements for a study permit, the next thing you need to do is what? You need to now arrange all those documents. Remember, you already have your acceptance letter with you. Some schools will ask you to pay $500 before you can secure your position. Others will ask $1,000. Others will ask $2,000. Others will ask half of the tuition fee. Maybe if you have to pay 14,000, you are going to be paying 7,000. I know schools like Fanshawe College, Seneca College, and so many other schools, while others will ask for just these amounts I've labeled. All right, then when you pay that, you look for all these visa documents. The documents include your proof of funds, your acceptance letter, your payment receipts. All right, all those documents you need to bring them, birth certificates and all those things, your international passport, you need to bring them together. Now, when you bring them together, you don't need an agent. All you need to do is to go back to IRCC. You upload these documents. As soon as you fill in all the details with your hand, all right, you save the account. You can return anytime and sign in. Then you go back to IRCC, the same portal. You sign in, you answer the questions, then you upload these documents. Remember, a statement of purpose, or what they call a statement of intent. Why are you applying for this visa? Needs to be in your application, and very important. Why did you choose the university? Why did you choose the program? Why did you choose Canada? How is the program going to help you? What is your future ambitions? Okay, all these things, and what is your educational background and qualifications? You need to explain all these things on the motivation letter. Someone was saying that it is not useful. Nobody should lie to you. Don't apply to for a Canada study permit or a visitor's visa without listing the reasons why you are applying. A motivation letter is very, very important. Now, when you have gathered all these documents, you are now uploading them to IRCC. The other forms that are IRCC, you download them, fill them, and upload again on IRCC. Then that is all. All right, that is all. The 5 million, the 4 million an agent is collecting from you. You are the one wasting your money. That is all. What you need now next, again, after you fill in these details, you are going to pay a certain amount of money. I don't know if it's $100 or $150 or how much for the student visa. Every visa has its own visa fee. Visitors visa is $185. Student visas, I don't know how much. Business visas, I don't know how much to Canada. When you pay this money now to IRCC online using a credit card, then the information is going to move to IRCC head office. Then they will send you an email confirming that you have submitted your documents. Then another email will follow up to say that you should book an appointment from this link. Now you choose the various VFS office centers in your home country that is closer to you. In Cameroon, we have it only in Yaoundé for Canada. In Nigeria, I don't know where it is. In Liberia, it is not available. I have someone who moved to Canada from Liberia who recently applied from Ivory Coast. Guys, Liberians, I know you're watching me. Please pay attention to this. Now, when you move to the visa centers, you have to book an appointment. Then you go on the day. When you are moving to the visa center for the VFS, for the fingerprints, because you are going for biometrics, remember you paid for biometrics and visa application already online without giving money to anybody. 185. Now, maybe 185, maybe 100, 120, I do not know. So verify from the visa category you are going to be applying for. Okay, it is as easy as ABC, very simple like that. Now, when you upload this, they are going to send you the link. You book an appointment, and the day you are going for the interview, or let me say to go and give your fingerprint, remember I said there is no face-to-face interview like the American embassy. Everything ends on the IRCC portal. You go back to your home, to your house, and you rest and you wait for results. Now, when you are going there, make sure you take the appointment letter and the document in your IRCC from the biometric confirmation letter to the IRCC, the VFS office in your home country. For Cameroonians, it's in Yaoundé Bastos, behind the Swiss embassy. Okay, you are going to get the information, then you move there, you give them your fingerprints. All right, when you are giving your fingerprints, you are putting these four like this, and the other four of the left hand side on those stuff. They are going to direct you on how to do it. You put this 4, then you put the other 4, then you put your thumbs, the both thumbs for left and right on the fingerprints. I am explaining this now because I know some people will still come and say, an agent said that I should come and give my fingerprint in his apartment. No, if you do it in any apartment, you are on your own. You are on your own. I'm telling you, I don't know how the agents work with the embassy, but I'm explaining this because I want to guide international students. When you give that information, before you even reach your house, they would have sent the confirmation to your email telling you that your information has been transferred to IRCC head office. Then you come back and you wait for your results. If they call you to bring your passport, know that you are moving straight to Canada. I hope you have listened to me. If you care, go and give 5 million. That is the money you need to spend. Not up to, I don't know how much it is, 100, let's just say $200. That is all you need. So the only thing you need to hustle for is your admissions letter. If you cannot get it, get the services of somebody to get it for you, and that is all. You take a laptop, you sit down. But if you are facing challenges on how to do this procedure, then that is where you are going to go for an agent. Please, if you are working with somebody you call an agent, make sure you know this person, make sure you can trust this person, because I got problems every day. People come to me and they're like, Milton, this person scammed me. There is nothing I can do. Of us, we don't listen, we don't watch videos. I will not waste my time again. I have told them several times on my Facebook page. Before I forget, I have a Facebook page. Please check it in the video description box. Follow the page because I drop tips there. If you need a one-on-one consultation with me, book from the video description box and let me know. If you have a problem, please drop the comment on the comment section. I will respond quickly. All right. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. I hope my ranting didn't offend you. Please share this video and like again for us. Like it 3 times. All right. If you could, if you can do that. One more thing I noticed again is that a lot of international students watch my video on visitors visa, but they didn't understand what I mean exactly. Like I said, a visitor visa can permit you work in Canada, all right, and you can also live in Canada for just 6 months on a visitor visa. If you don't get a work permit that would give you what is called LMIA, then you have to exit Canada. I have said that on many videos on this channel, all right? So please note that there is something called flag polling. You cannot do flag polling if you are on visitor's visa now. But note that if you get a job offer that is able to give you what is called LMIA, which is Labor Market Impact Assessment, you are going to change your visitors to work visa.